Determine the value of the pronumerals in these diagrams. The pronumerals A, usually if they give us A degrees, B degrees, that's usually the easiest way to find the values. Okay, so I'm going to start off by saying, if I want to find A degrees, what can I see? What do they give me? So the whole thinking process is pretty important, as well as what you're going to write down. If I have A here, I can see part of A is this 90 degrees that they give us there. So that is 90 degrees, which means that I can say that A plus 3 degrees must equal 90 degrees. What's the reason for me saying that? I'm making a statement, and remember, when I make statements, I can use this angle at the point. It's complementary angle. Okay, so the moment I make a statement, the reason for me to say this, instead of writing complementary angle, I can just show. The reason I'm saying this is because they are complementary. Okay, now I can solve for A. Now, we haven't done at this stage solving equations, but I'm going to quickly show you what I'm doing, and then I hope that will help. So you can either do it by inspection, saying what plus 30 is 90. The other way of doing it is seeing this equal sign as, let's get rid of 30 on this side. So I'm going to subtract 30 on both sides. Okay, so 30 take away 30 is nothing. 90 take away 30 gives us 60. So A equal 60 degrees. I don't have to write any reason here because I didn't make a statement. I just simplified the value. Okay, I still have to get B. So just be careful that you do not miss out on marks because you're not solving all the pronumerals. To find B, okay, I'm going to find B now. What do I see about B? Well, B completes this whole thing. So it completes the revolution. So I can say that B will equal 360, and there's so many different ways to write it. You can say B plus 30 plus A equals 360, or you can say that this B value will be 360 degrees, take away A, take away 30. So take away A degrees, take away 30 degrees. And what is A? Oh, sorry, I'm making a statement. What gives me the permission to say this? Well, the reason is that it is a revolution. It forms a revolution. So this is the reason for saying that. This will then give us an answer of 360 degrees. Take away A, and A is 60, minus 30, and that will equal then, the answer is 270 degrees. I only made the statement once because that's the only statement that I have made. If I would have marked this in the exam, this will count just as much as that. So if you don't put these in, that's half your marks gone. Okay, let's look at B. And B, they ask us to find, first of all, A over here. So I'm going to say A. What do I see? Well, to find A, I need to look at what they give me. A is part of this straight angle. Okay, A is part of the straight angle. Oops. But I don't know exactly where that is, or what B is, so I can't do it. A is also part of this straight angle. So I can say that A plus 65 degrees equal 180. What's the reason for saying this? The reason is they are supplementary angles. Together they give us 180, they're supplementary. So instead of writing supplementary, you have to say that. You have to do one of the two. Now I want to solve for A, so I'm going to take away 65 on this side, take away 65 on this side. Okay, 65 take away 65 is 0. A equals 180 take away 65, and the answer is 115 degrees. Okay, how do I find B? B, there's more than one way to find it. So you can do the same. You can now say B and A together is 180. and you can have the same reason. The only problem with a question like that, or the answer like that, is if you do that and you miscalculate A, then B is also going to be wrong. What I can say is B is exactly the same as 65 degrees. And the reason I can say this is because they are vertically opposite each other. And that is all answer that you need to give. Vertical, opposite angles, that's the reason.